Avoiding all-nighters. Defining your task really helps. So I now no longer work without a predefined task. And what that means is you kind of catch yourself when you're about to go into an all-nighter because you'll notice patterns where it's like, oh, I actually don't know what I'm working on. Then it's just not valid to continue working. That's when it takes the discipline to actually go to bed. I like to fully turn my computer off. Don't tell yourself you're going to go to bed, just turn your computer off. If you have a desktop, like obviously fully close out of it. If you have a laptop, don't bring it into bed, which is a problem I had, which caused this. Define the task and turn your computer off and realize it takes discipline. But if you're not doing actual work, just turn it off. There are going to be days you have to do these sometimes. I still do, honestly, like once or twice a month, because sometimes entrepreneurship requires that. But the goal isn't to eliminate them. It's just, you can use these as a tool, but you don't want to do all-nighters without actually getting work done. That's where you get that danger zone. Does that make sense?
Okay, so, how do I say it? So, are you saying that we should have like a set bedtime, like, okay, like let's say you're super locked in, okay, whatever, still didn't go to bed, turn the PC off, or if it's like really good, you go and you're like 3 a.m., you're like, okay, now this
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like, do you have like a flexible bedtime, or do you have like a set bedtime?
Mm-hmm. I have a set bedtime, but I do sleep usually within an hour either side. Sometimes, usually it's an hour after, to be honest. I'm rarely an hour earlier, but I have the set time, which for me is around 11 p.m. And I'll try to sleep by then. Sometimes I'm either super motivated doing a deep work session, or I did my work in the morning, and now I'm out with my mates, and we stay out till like 11:30, so now I have like half an hour to go to bed. So there is some wiggle room, but that's how I deal with the sleep time.
When you say all-nighter, do you mean going to bed at 6 a.m. or just literally skipping sleep until the next evening?
Yeah, I guess this concept covers both. Because sometimes like you stay up and you don't even get any rest, which fully cooks you. Like if anyone's done an all-nighter, you know it's bad when you do an all-nighter and then you stop being tired and you're like, whoa, this is bad. I don't know if anyone's had that. But
birds start chirping.
Yeah, birds start chirping and like your tiredness goes away and I'm like, whoa, this shouldn't happen. And you know you're about to cook your body. That's bad, because that takes you like 2 or 3 days to recover from. But when it comes to like staying up really late, it is bad, but sometimes you have to do it. It's just, if you're not actually doing work, just stop. It's about realizing, am I actually getting work done? Or is this just me like coasting along a session? That's what I would consider.
How do you like recover?
How do you recover?
From doing all night. Like if you go to bed at like 5, like normally I just sleep for like so long, and that cooks that next day.
12 hours of sleep.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, I mean the ultimate cure is prevention, so you want to try not to do that as much as possible. The main thing is, have you heard of sleep hygiene? Okay, it's this concept where how can you have the best sleep possible? So it's things like not having your phone in your room, not going on screens before bed, all of that good stuff. Your circadian rhythm, so your body's clock will get fucked by doing these. But sometimes just to recover, you want to have no sunlight, just so your body thinks it's kind of night. Does that make sense? That's what helped me. Like I did that last night. I was up to like 1, 2-ish, 3 a.m. because me and Imran were like sorting shit out for this event. So I had a late night and it was like getting like, not bright, but you could see like the sun is going to come up in like 2, 3, 4 hours. So what we did is we just blacked out the curtains, the windows, so that my body still thinks it's night. Because if anyone here has noticed, it's very difficult to sleep when there's sunlight in the room, like even a little bit. So black out everything, no phones, and realize as soon as your work output drops precipitously, so you realize I'm not getting work done, don't keep working. Because from that point, you're just staying up, not getting work done, but you're also not getting sleep. You get the worst of both worlds. So it's about, if you're going to do this, the main skill is in noticing when is my work output dropping and when does it make more sense for me to actually just sleep? When is that the more productive thing?
And when you do sleep, how much hours, like minimum, can you do it?
Minimum?
Yeah.
There's no set hours, to be honest.
Well-
Sometimes I'm fine on 2. Whenever I do an all-nighter or I stay up late, I don't put an alarm on. That's important.
So what?
I don't put an alarm on. I let my body rest as long as it needs.
Yeah, but let's say you're still on the and
Okay.
You go to the point where you just literally can't do anything. So okay, I need to sleep. So what's the minimum? Like an hour, 3 hours, or hour sleep, and then you get right back into it, finish it up.
Oh, I don't usually do that. As in, I don't usually say I'm going to rest for an hour and then go back into work, because either the rest isn't enough or I just work like shit. What I usually do is I will work, if I'm going to do an all-nighter, I don't do this too often. If I'm going to do like a super late night, what I will do is I will just, at the point at which I'm just cooked, I will rest as long as my body needs.
Like stacking all nights, like the all nighters.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I just wouldn't.
Well, what if you have to?
There's a way to prevent it. So look at why am I doing an all-nighter? If you see what I'm saying.
Yeah, but theoretically, if you needed to,
Yeah.
do all nighters.
I guess it's the same concept, just on steroids. So, if let's say you do 2, are you asking like if you do 2 all-nighters, what do you do after?
Well, I'm asking like, let's say you have a project, let's say you're halfway done,
Yeah.
but by that time you're cooked. You're so tired you can't even focus. You're just staring up and wondering, okay, I need to sleep. Like,
Okay.
My body requires sleep. You sleep, but if you sleep like 12 hours, it's like the video is like, dude, like here. You
Yeah.
can't just sleep until you're all happy. I mean, you still need to sleep. You need to sleep a little bit, sleep
Okay.
as much as you can before the day.
Yeah. I've done nights like that, so I get what you're saying now. I understand it clearer. So are you asking how do I rest in that middle break?
Yeah.
Okay.
How small?
Yeah. Pretty much what I said to Owen, it was you, I talked about the sunlight thing just now. Yeah, but the opposite. So I'll keep it open so I wake up and then have an alarm. If I need to. But that should not happen often. Like if that becomes a recurring thing where you are staying up like 2 or 3 nights in a row, ask yourself like why is it coming this late? Like attack it at the root.
And how much all-nighters per month is acceptable?
Technically 0.
How much can you get away with?
When I was at my growth stage, where I was growing the most in actual editing for clients, I was maybe doing it like 3-4 times a month, which is kind of crazy. Now I maybe do it like 1-2 times a month. The thing is, I actually stopped doing all-nighters completely. So I had meticulous sleep for probably around like 3-4 months. What I realized is I started hating my work. And this is such a weird concept, but I actually started hating my work when I forced myself to sleep. And it was because I wanted to work on something and I would have to force myself to stop. And I was like, it feels like a job where when you don't like something, you're forced to do it, and when you like something, you're not allowed to do it. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna allow myself to stay up a little bit. So probably like once every month, I have one of these nights where I'm working on something and like inspiration just strikes. Everyone here must have had a video like that, where you start on a video and it's just flowing. Like you're doing visual after visual, everything's coming out great. Like one idea leads to the next, and it's like I don't feel like I even need a break. I'm just a monster right now. Sometimes I'll do it all-nighter. Not because I want to, not because I have to, but because it's like one thing just leads to another. But if I notice my work output drop, that's when I'll stop. Because that's where it's like saying I have the inspiration is cope. So work output drops, I will stop the night. Sometimes I go an hour or 2 hours ahead. Once a month, maybe I have this crazy inspiration night where I just really want to make something. The smooth editing pack, you guys have seen that. The trailers for those are usually on one of those inspiration nights. Most people don't know this. All my show reels, every single pack trailer you've seen was made in one night during an all-nighter. I just felt super inspired one night. If you're a freelance video editor and you want to get more clients, I've got something for you. It's a completely free outreach tracker. It's the same one we use with all our coaching students, and it's going to allow you to be able to send more messages to potential clients, get more replies, and also be able to close them at higher rates. So go get that free tracker in the description. After you signed up for it, I'm going to send it straight to your email. I'm going to give you a bit more information on how I personally help video editors. So if you do want to get more help, you can apply there. But whether you get my further help or not, just go and get the free tracker for now, because at least you're going to be able to run this on your own for a while.